because I'm investing in my body.
Can't you do lunges or some shit?
No, I want tree trunk legs.
Oh,
So last weekend, I want to get out of
please,
here.
please,
We're still getting there with it.
So last weekend we went to a comedy show.
That was fun.
Thank you all for remembering that you guys were also
Thank
there.
you for inviting us
True.
to the comedy show.
Well, thank you to Nawaf for inviting us.
Noah from
Ilham.
Ilham Podcast.
Yes. So shout out to Nawaf.
Amen.
Would you guys like to take over while I do something else real quick?
I mean, it was very interesting. It was very fun.
What was the name of it?
It was called the Comedy Pod.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Very creative name.
I mean,
Was it a pod where they did comedy?
it's technically, yeah. It is a hub, a comedy hub, It's a roaming comedy club, basically.
So when I went there, it's literally a roaming comedy
So
club.
it's
Yeah.
a comedy incubator.
No, it's just like a comedy cellar.
Isn't any comedy club a comedy incubator?
No, they're not incubating, my friend.
They are.
No.
Oh,
They're giving
Because
you a
comedians
spot for
are
you to
kind of like
come.
germs, if you want to think
Yeah.
about it.
They have no ownership over you.
It's an incubator.
Incubator, as in.
They don't have an ownership over
yes.
you. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yes.
But they do like bara'am comedy.
The term
Well,
in Arabic
anyway.
is called mufarrikh.
It's a space, basically.
I'll tell you. Okay,
farkh.
you guys are taking too long on this. We are so sleepy.
Yeah.
Like all of us are exhausted.
Yeah, very.
So, I walked in with zero expectation. Mentally, I walked in the same way I walked into the Comedy Cellar in New York. Just go there. You'll have good days. You'll have bad days.
Depends on who's on stage.
Exactly. So we don't know anyone. We don't know nothing. So we just came in, sat between people, and we're just minding our own business.
Yeah.
So I expected bad. I received bad. I expected good. I got good. I expected great. I was like, maybe. And there was a great person, or two or three actually. They
Yeah.
were really, really good at what they do. So what made me so happy watching all of this, the fact that it was so local, that even the jokes were local. It's like you had to be here. You know, it's like if you didn't live here, you would not get the jokes.
By Saudis for Saudis.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And not just that, it tapped into what's actually going on recently. Like, some of the jokes are, okay, did you guys...
That's literally what we said.
Yeah, no, happening on a current, regular basis, like some of the things that they touched upon. And I appreciated how it felt very, I don't know, like it started off organically. That's how I feel. And it's still going on that pace where people just want to come and be able to practice in front of an audience and have an audience that appreciates them.
That was the point, the audience.
Yeah. And the audience was pretty big, honestly. Like, I didn't expect it.
It was a full room.
It was a full, literally a full room. I came in early. I took a row of seats and I just watched that get literally packed. By the
I
time
came in 15
everybody-
minutes late, and I came in, it was already
Yeah,
packed,
it was
packed.
literally packed all the way to the back. So that was, amazing to see as well. And it seems like they've been doing this for a while, since, there's a couple of the comedians that, are much more, let's say, sharper than others.
Yeah. Much more
Keep in
comfortable
mind,
with the stage.
yeah, the ones that came from Jeddah, they already had the comedy club over there. So a lot of them have been like honing their craft.
Yeah.
So they just came to deliver.
بقوة.
Yeah,
So
They
it's,
killed it.
And,
they killed it.
And plus, as something to do regularly, the fact that they actually do it on a weekly basis. There's a couple of shows like every week. There's
Every Thursday.
There's the one on Thursday, which is the regular comedy bits. I think Friday
Regular
they
comedy
do.
bits. Okay, you know comedy.
Yeah, the one on Friday, I think they have an open mic thing on Friday.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
And they have something on Saturday called Wish Sarfa, which is
I will
more
pay you
improv.
money to go to the open mic.
Yeah.
I will pay you.
Please.
Tell me how many zeros.
Please.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you all for supporting my art.
We're not supporting you. We're entertaining ourselves.
Yes.
I mean,
There's no support here.
by supporting me.
This is a one-man Squid Game.
Okay, so just give me money and I do
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have a pool, a side.
Well,
hustle
shout out to
going on.
Sam and the guys.
Definitely.
They did a great job.
Great host
Yeah,
also.
great
Yeah.
host, great people. I love the fact that the audience understood the assignment. I'm not there for just something that's already like finished product. When people like forgot their lines and they pick up their phones, everybody starts clapping.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
encouragement.
It had that good energy going on throughout
Yeah.
the whole sets. Honestly.
I think they did a great job. I think you can find them on Instagram. I think it's called Pod for Comedy. Is their Instagram handle? Yeah, Pod for Comedy. They do all their announcements over there. So make sure you check them out and go out and support local comedies, support local comedians. It was a blast. It was a blast. I really loved it. I
As a
look
fan of
forward-
comedy, I am a huge supporter.
And
of
as a weekend activity, it was actually, fun to
It
do
was
something
nice.
different like that.
Yeah.
So the question here, as somebody who didn't attend, how local were the local jokes? Are we talking
local.
Are we talking bringing back memories of Al Aqariya Mall local or not?
But you get there. Yeah.
Okay, that's very local. That's
Yeah.
that's the depth of the localness for me.
Yeah.
God, that is Aqariya Mall. How?
Exactly.
It was last time I heard that.
Exactly.
Dude.
No, it was good. It was good. It was relevant jokes, things you understood. Some of them are like some people on the come up. You can tell they're on the come up. Like they're still working on their craft, finding themselves in it.
Yeah, but the scheduling of the show or everyone's spot is kind of reserved for that. You got the people who are still starting.
The amateurs.
The amateurs are still in the beginning. I don't want to call them amateur and call anyone out, but
Yes. That's what they're called.
then you got some people who are more comfortable at the stage, who have more fleshed out material.
Here's the thing. I didn't find anyone that was afraid of the stage. I just found the material needs to be worked on.
Yeah,
That's the way I saw it.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
see anyone that was
Yeah,
afraid of
people-
the stage.
the
People are
stage
mostly-
wasn't
yeah.
scary.
The
It's not-
people, the
yeah.
people were very welcoming.
And they're very
Marra.
comfortable as well. Like getting up there and like talking to the crowd, they were comfortable. And it varied in time as well. Some people like went up for 2 or 3 minutes. Some people went up for like 5, 10,
Yeah.
longer than that as well. So the levels of expertise are still getting built, but having that regular opportunity to actually go and enjoy it, and for the for the comedians as well to actually go and have that audience to refine it, is something that's very healthy, I think.
Dude, the audience is one of the
Yeah.
best things I liked about this. 'cause
Especially Turks saying that because Turks is very picky when it comes to audience.
Marra.
Yeah.
And the
I really
audience,
respect
they
that.
understood the assignment. They knew it's a comedy show. I am here to enjoy a comedy show.
I'm going to laugh. I might be bored, but still, I'm here.
Exactly. Yes.
Like people waited to the end. Like the last few minutes, it was 50-50. I'm lying. It was meh. It was meh.
but that's after the main act. Khalas, you're
Yeah.
done. You're just closing the night. Yeah.
Well, anyway, it was a great shout out to Osama, the
Fun
comedy
Thursday.
pod, everybody.
Do we play the intro? Yeah.
No, we're about to play intro right now. Hey, on time, bro. On brand.
You missed out, number one. You should have been there.
He wasn't invited.
There's a lot of ha-has.
Yeah, there was.
We had ha-has with our friends.
I believe all of y'all have my number.
Hello.
Yes,
hello,
exactly.
I mean, I ran there just to make it in time. Just to give
Oh
you the
my
honesty.
god. To be honest, we only had 6 tickets, and I know that we are 3, but
My head is 3 people.
We also have 3
Yes.
friends.
yes, we have other 3 friends.
Yes,
Did we have the other friends? Yeah, actually, yeah, we do. Yeah,
we do.
Yeah, shout
On the
out.
priority list, they are way above.
Yeah, shout out.
جرحكم وصل.
Hopefully it sticks. Anyway, so what's the name? What's on next on the agenda? Hey, welcome to Kabsa Boys. Your boy Ali. What's happened? What's popping? Episode 174. We're about to wake up in a minute.
About to. Very, very true.
Shout out to our tens and tens of listeners, our tens and tens of viewers. I got the homie Terks right behind me.
Yo.
I got Shams right next to me.
Yo.
I got listen number 1 right behind me.
What's up?
What's happening? What's popping? Thank y'all for being here. Shout out to everybody. Y'all want to get this started? Fine, let's go. Let's go. We
Let's
got
go.
no topics.
We have nothing.
We got nothing to talk about.
Exactly. We just had a great comedy show to
Like
enjoy.
literally, we just like our topic was just that. Hold on, let me check out. Maybe I got something else outside. Actually, I read something recently that was very interesting for an argument that we had a couple days ago about AI and art.
Tell me more.
There was a guy I think in Nebraska or somewhere. I have no idea.
That's
where.
how all the
Yeah,
good
okay.
stories start.
You heard it.
He entered a art competition and won using a AI generated image. So people are butthurt. The internet is butthurt. Why are you doing this? You are taking away the efforts of creatives and creatives everywhere. And the guy came back out and he's like, well, I kind of specified it in the entry.
Whoa, no. He did not.
No. He's like, when I entered the image, I entered it as his name via Midjourney,
Yes.
something like that.
Yes.
Exactly.
And
So he
the
told you-
panel had no idea what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
What Midjourney is.
Midjourney is an app.
It's an AI art
Application.
generator, basically. So he came out and he
It's a
said,
software.
It's a software. So he came out and said, this wasn't the first image I did. I had to work on hundreds of images to get it to the point where I wanted to get. And I had to use a couple of different softwares as well to take that image and basically upscale it and be able to present it. So I did put some effort in, but at the same time,
But that's a
You
different
typed
idea.
some words.
yeah, you typed some words.
You typed some words. What effort?
and then you changed the words a little bit. And
Exactly.
then you added some more words and then you watched the computer do its work. and that opens up the question, the debate right now, and this is something that we were actually thinking about and talking about recently. What is the value of AI art in compared to real art?
It's a completely different medium.
Exactly.
Okay,
To me, it's they shouldn't compete. It should be two separate streams of competition for those.
See, AI art, basically, it's going to have value. We all know that.
True.
It's going to have some sort of value because,
it already does it not?
no, it doesn't.
For people
No, it doesn't,
to be able to
doesn't.
generate art on their
Doesn't,
own.
bro. Relax. Just still, the value is too early for it. Did you see the new update for DALL-E 2?
No.
Now you can add things onto like video. So if you're watching a video, you want to add like lipstick or whatever,
Okay.
you can do it and it will just basically
Ooh.
render the whole thing out with the things that you want.
That's dope.
Okay.
That's
So
scary.
That's
That is
crazy.
exactly.
so basically, we're getting to the point
So it
where
can do deep fakes.
I do not know if it's considered deepfake, to be honest.
not
It's
yet,
using your
not
image,
yet.
it's just adding color.
شوف بس إنه
Is it only limited to color now?
I again, too many papers. I haven't watched.
Yeah.
the whole
Okay.
thing yet.
okay.
Hold on to your papers.
Yeah.
But right now, you are getting to the point where everybody's going to have the ability to create at any point. Like right now, using these softwares, even somebody who's not technically very proficient can get the hang of it quickly enough to be able to create
That's the point I'm trying to
a
get to.
video or
You'll have a
illustration.
competition because, as you said, the guy said it took me a long time to get here.
long is pretty relative.
I know, سلك.
Yeah,
that's,
سلك.
that's the idea. سلك. It was 2 Red Bulls.
Yeah.
Okay, this is how you measure it.
Yeah.
All right,
On a Wednesday night.
but I think on a random Wednesday.
Exactly.
What's the name? I think it's gonna be there's gonna be some sort of competition as AI gets more advanced to see how creative or what you can get out of this medium.
Yeah.
فهمت كيف؟ But I think that's what's gonna get to. It's gonna be like, yo, okay, everybody has access to it, but who can do the one thing that's different than everybody else? And then it turns into a competition and it starts having value and people start paying for it and so on and so on and so on and so on. They'll figure out some sort of value. In a world of money laundering, they'll figure it out one way or another.
You know what I
It's
want?
a wordsmithing competition.
You know what I want?
Medium.
You know what I want people to try?
What?
Is to take the entire text of War and Peace and plug it into an AI generator.
I was just about to say, did anyone try just like plugging any random song verse into the?
I mean, you do have AIs that can generate news articles that
Yes,
are,
I'm pretty sure there's
90%.
many.
Yeah, didn't AP
accurate.
try that shit like last year or the year before?
Yeah, like خلاص, basically.
And actually posted on their website.
Yeah, and you can't even tell that this is a news article that's written by an AI, but it takes all the facts and organizes them.
No,
the
no,
right
no,
way.
no, no. I'm saying, take any song lyrics,
Okay.
put it and generate an image.
I'll tell you.
My rapping
An
tactics
image,
are
no,
drastic.
but generate
stretching.
music, they've been working on that for a while now.
Generating music, yeah.
Yeah.
I know that.
I'm pretty sure there's already AI images about who was in Paris.
Oh, probably. Probably.
I mean, there's,
Okay.
and I think for me that the idea here is there's multiple layers to it. The first layer is it is kind of an art democratizing movement because right now anybody who doesn't even know how to fucking hold a brush can create art on different levels. Okay, just using AI generators. And now,
Example, the here.
yeah,
All the.
yeah, exactly.
Minus number one.
Minus number one.
Yes.
He doesn't exist.
A little bit minus Terks.
I kind of did that.
Yeah.
One, but never mind. You.
Yeah, but so on that level, just me and you. On that level, it's very empowering. Like fuck, I can literally create whatever visual aid I need for whatever reason that I need.
Exactly.
So on the other level, are you really taking away the credit or the effort of actual real artists? I don't see that you are.
If
Because
you're taking credit, yes. If you're not taking credit,
No,
that's something else.
I think you'll be taking credit once I start losing to you.
هذا هو.
True. Yes,
Right now.
that's a ramification that I'm afraid of.
So
Yes.
concept artists right now, I don't have to hire a concept artist. If I can go and get, for example, a guy or a video developer person, man, decides, you know what, fuck concept art guys. I'm not going to pay those assholes because they're dicks. And because I have an AI to I'm sorry,
Some of
guys.
them are. No,
I
some of
don't
them are.
hate you.
Some of them are. Some of them are.
Okay.
You know yourself.
It's like mad
You know
attacking
yourself.
them.
Look in the mirror.
Yeah, but you know, I can generate art on my own. I don't need that direction of a person behind it.
But it's still not that great, to be honest. It's early days. But it will get to a point that I think people will start making these decisions in the same way you just described it. I should not go to X when I know there's this software that I can just pay for and it can do all these things for me.
Would you compare it to film developing stories?
Yes. I think people doing cinematic film are going to have a lot of fun with that one. Set up all your shots, put it all ready in front of you to see how it looks like.
Yeah,
And from there, just go out.
exactly.
No,
You don't have to drive and stuff like that.
you got my reference about like film developing. You don't have to go develop your photos anymore to go to a professional that can give you something that you did. Halas. That service is taken away
Yes.
when it comes to concept art.
This
for
applies.
example.
This applies to CGI artists as well. It's different levels of art that you can basically replicate.
Too early for CGI.
Motion art.
Some parts of
Motion
CGI.
I think it
I'll
won't
give you
go that far because
Yeah.
ultimately, like, there's a different stage when it comes to concept art because ultimately you're going for a certain vibe, you're a certain feel. Like, I'll give you an example. I'm sure if Shamsi, you've heard of the failed Dune movie that was helmed by Alexander Jodorowsky.
Yeah.
It was the Avengers of sci-fi creators.
Mm.
The concept artist was a French comic book artist called
Mobius.
Mobius.
In the movie, they called him Moebius for some reason.
Mobius.
Mhm.
Mobius has a very distinct style. When you see something, you know, yo, that's Mobius.
Mhm.
No matter what, an AI can't really replicate that accurately. And as a creative, they wanted his aesthetic. So AI, I think,
Yeah.
can only get you so far when it comes to just the rough contours of an idea.
But
It will
can
never
mimic
create
a
for
style.
you. Exactly. It can mimic, but can never create for you.
True.
Yeah.
Because it has to learn the new styles.
Well, this is part of the issue. Part of the issue is some of these AIs, or some of the part of the outcry, at least, let's say, and some of these AIs are using databases that include works of living artists.
Yeah.
So you're basically ripping off the style of this artist, and
Yes,
you're
you
able to
are.
replicate art in the same style and sell it off as your own if you wanted to, if you're slick enough, let's say, you know. So that is part of the problem, and that's part of the pushback that, you know, some of these AI artists are getting in regards to what they're doing. And the other art being the fact that it's not fair to put them in comparison with regular people who are actually putting in the time and effort to actually draw this out with details.
Will we get to a point
There's
where
different levels to the
AI mimicry will be so available online that the AI would start referencing itself when it comes to, let's say, Van Gogh, okay? When you tell it to give me a painting in the style of Van Gogh, it's going to go look at all the databases of Van Gogh paintings. Will the database get saturated with AI-generated Van Gogh style paintings where the AI would lose reference?
That's an interesting concept. I think you could get to that level.
Look, tech companies-
deconstruct itself. Basically.
Tech companies are not going to stop. They're going to put AI into every single little thing
True.
until they find value. And this is going to be up to the consumer of how they, consumer behavior is consumer behavior that you don't have control. You just look at it. You try to give it a direction to go, but at the end of the day, it's still consumer behavior. They're humans. So I think they're just going to AI every single living thing until we figure out as a society, how do we use these things? How do we rate them? How do we value them? And so on, so on, so on.
You know what's the creepiest and like most kind of dystopian artificial intelligence / AI thing I've ever heard of? There's something online called the Library of Babel.
Okay.
It's a website that you can visit. It's basically the idea, it's sort of like a virtual library where it has virtual shelves, and each shelf has a virtual book made up of a certain number of pages.
Mhm.
The whole conceit is from those books and shelves and cases, every single book has every possible permutation of the English alphabet written in a sequence. Everything you can consider is in that library eventually. So if you write Turks ate a bad steak, it will find you, okay, that sequence of letters exists in this bookshelf, in that book, in that row, and it will pop it up for you.
Like infinitely?
Every single possible combination
Of words.
of words given that parameter. So like people are basically thinking out loud like, yo, the secrets of the universe are in this. We just have to type hard enough.
Technically, the secrets of the universe are on your keyboard. You just have to type long enough. They answered the question of if you gave 100 monkeys.
It is literally like you can.
100 typewriters.
I want you once you finish this, just go and play around with it for like an hour or so, and you will every single thing you can write, you'll find it there written somewhere.
All right. Thank you for
Every
joining us.
every possible permutation.
Does it include numbers?
I think so. Yes.
So it's just somebody typing in words on a keyboard, basically.
Yeah. That's random as hell.
So when you search for something, you'll always find it. It's there. Somebody typed it.
That's kind of reassuring.
That's what he's saying. He's actually
Everything
creeped
I
out by
search
it.
for, I will find.
Do we have any questions?
Oh, you're just gonna jump to questions automatically.
Like, do you have any other?
I have a question for y'all.
Yeah.
How do you feel about restaurants that ask you for your Instagram account?
What?
Well,
Is that a thing now?
It is a thing in some places.
Okay.
I'm not calling anybody out.
I'm like,
Why?
no.
Like anyone, any consumer, or
Yes, it's
It's-
only.
It says friends and family for a reason. You're not friend and you're not family.
you are a restaurant.
we are a restaurant.
You are a
that start-
service provider. It doesn't say friends, family, and service provider.
They have a specialty. The specialty is we just want good-looking people.
Oh wait, when I reserve a table,
Mm-hmm.
they say give me. Oh,
Interesting.
Yes.
Why?
oof.
You want to be selective, basically. That's what you're trying to
Basically,
be.
that's discrimination 101.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't.
Hey.
I don't. Okay. I don't Instagram. I can give you a business card.
This was inspired by Hitler's dream.
There's no photos on your business card.
Exactly.
I hate you. I just got that.
Sorry about that.
And my name is Toab. Like, I walk into the door. They're like, okay, what's your
No,
Instagram?
you do not walk into
No,
the
no, no.
door.
You
You
I
make
would-
a reservation
Okay.
and they ask you for your Instagram account.
I'm not on Instagram.
And they follow.
Then you get no
I'm
reservation.
on TikTok.
No soup for you.
No soup for you.
So I assume they follow. They see. Okay, this guy's an 8. Okay, he can get a table.
Do they have a scale? That's the question.
I don't know if they have a scale. I don't know. Someone was telling me about it. So
That sounds ridiculous.
Is the restaurant called Sevens and Above?
Is the food that
only
good?
dimes.
Is the food that good?
What
actually?
the hell? I don't care about the food. I don't think it's about food. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So-
it's about
so the question-
exclusivity.
No, it's not about that.
So the question here,
Is
if
it
you-
okay?
So the question here, if you're a 5 but you're persistent enough يدخلونك بس اوكي تدخل بس لازم تلبس شيخ خيشة ماني فاهم يعني.
No, if you're a 5, oh, you came early. Okay, we don't know if we're gonna have a full house or not. حياك.
It's early.
Dude.
عادي يعني.
Early
So
hours.
during prime time, like we need to make sure that يعني we engineer this.
So-
this,
so what-
He's a
table
5, but he
setup.
shows up early.
So what you're telling me is that I'm always going to have a table.
Yes. If you come early,
You show up early enough.
Okay, fair enough. I walked into that one.
he'll be out by 6. No one's here.
الساعة 5 ممتاز تفضل حياك.
All right, 7 o'clock. Oh, sir, you get the fuck out of here. People are coming.
Like
We
we
can't
have
show you.
reservations, sir. Basically,
I can't show your face.
honestly, this yani reinforces my desire to not go out.
Well, that's the thing. If we'll talk about this off.
Shamsi, you don't eat in
podcast.
restaurants. You just order burgers.
Yeah, see, this is because I have to deal with this shit.
You are such yachik.
No.
Before,
Before even having the system, they just saw his face. Like, no.
Just say-
Go home, order a burger.
Just say you're not accepted everywhere. Okay, you're not MasterCard.
Not MasterCard.
I'm not Visa.
I'm not priceless.
Oh my god. Anyway, I wish you best of luck, Shamsi. I hope
Thank
you get more acceptance.
And pricelessness.
Oh, I don't go out because of this. Dakfa. Well, anyway, so
Because I don't care.
Turks, when was your birthday? 2 weeks ago?
5 days ago.
Oh, I thought it was 2 weeks ago.
Thank you.
It's been very slow.
It has been very slow. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like,
No, it's been a fast week.
Well, I have a gift for you. Well, I don't have a gift for you.
Oh, I think I know where this is
Oh,
going.
yeah, this is going that
somebody
way.
has a gift for you.
So NBL, shout out to the homie NBL,
Shout out.
has a track called Turks and Caicos.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
That sounds spicy.
Yes, y'all want to play it?
I mean,
What's the second word?
fuck yeah.
Oh, he was gonna Google it.
I just want to, what does it mean? What does it mean?
I just told you. He just wants to Google it.
What does it mean?
Anyway,
It's a magical place, too.
it's a magical place.
Yeah, exactly.
In our hearts.
Where fun times begin and end.
There. Y'all want to hear it?
Let's go.
Number 1, you want to hear it?
Of course.
Definitely.
You have ears now. You can join us.
Let's
Not sure if I'm ready.
NBL has everything fire.
Build up.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Terks' birthday.
5 days late.
5 days late.
Where's the drop?
You're getting a setup, Terks.
Where's the drop?
I'm scared. I'm so scared.
Where's the drop?
I'm so scared. I'm
I
ready.
need the drop.
I see the title and I see it as a trap. Okay.
Let's go,
I see you, NBL. This is fire.
Fuck yeah, it's fire. It's NBL.
Fire.
That's it.
I have been immortalized. Thank you.
It's amazing.
Turks,
Thank you.
you got the Keikos.
I don't know what that is.
Hold on,
You got
let's play the drop again.
Do I need like
What is the
medication?
This is your ring.
This is what it
I
says.
see the title and I see it as a trap. I see that what?
I see the title and I see it's a trap.
Okay.
Shout out NBL.
Like,
Welcome to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we get started the podcast from now on.
now we know what to play when he enters the ring.
I am not gonna match that energy whatsoever.
That's all.
When you enter the kitchen.
Okay, fair point.
Whenever we start.
Well, say thank you.
NBL,
Hearts.
much
Yes.
love.
Yeah, shout out to NBL.
Appreciate you.
NBL is a beast, bro.
Well, he
He's a
set
beast.
you up, yeah.
Heart.
Whenever you start the
Oh,
grill.
no. I should.
Y'all
know.
realize that this wasn't a hip hop beat.
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
I can hear that.
Yeah.
You see the range on
still
this
dope.
kid.
It's still dope.
It's
Yeah,
fire, bro.
yeah.
The range on this person is amazing.
And I just said a couple of sentences that I know he's gonna use.
Oh, wow. See,
You can never win,
with an
Turks.
image now.
the two people that we fear, NBL and Sauce of Mango.
Bro, you just gave
Yeah.
him an album cover as well.
Also,
So you
Oh,
picked that one up.
just pick that one up. We're just
Yeah.
giving him hints now.
Straight up that we're directing.
Oh my god. Well, anyway, shout out to NBL. Amazing track.
much love, my guy.
Y'all want to go to questions?
Let's go.
Let's go to questions. We got no topics today whatsoever.
None.
Yes.
Danny, we have good music and good vibes and questions
Don't
that we
say
answered.
French.
I don't know
Okay,
what we said, Danny. Come on.
All right, so let's take questions for the listeners. Shout out to our tens and tens of listeners and tens of viewers. Thank y'all for the great questions. If they are great, I have no idea. We're about to check them out. Y'all want to start with Sauce of Mango as usual?
Let's go.
A dragon asks you to come closer so he can whisper a secret to you.
Did he actually say that?
Yes, it says, "Psst."
Okay.
Do you risk getting burned to satisfy your curiosity, Shamsi, and know what secrets he might have?
I've been burned before. I can take it.
I mean, it's a fucking dragon, right? That's the conversation I want to have.
What's my relationship with that dragon?
Well, that's the thing. A dragon just says, "Psst."
A random
Just a
dragon.
random
You're
dragon.
walking
dragon
down the
appears.
street.
Okay,
exactly.
Also, like a dragon walks out of the corner,
نزلت meat
out of a dark alley.
That's what I'm saying. نزلت meat وطلع لك من ورا المغسلة.
He just pops out of around the alley and says, "Yo, you want to see a dead body?"
Okay, no, it's actually Chris'
So-
body.
Slightly
Burn.
charged.
I will not get burned. I will negotiate with that dragon. That dragon will become my friend. You know, we'll go on dragon ice
I'm
cream
gonna ask you a
trips.
question. How many times did you build scenarios in your head and it never came out true?
Always wanted the dragon.
Infinite possibilities.
Always wanted the dragon, bro. Like, if there's one thing I've always wanted, it's a dragon.
All right,
That
so
was not the question.
the question was about you getting a
It's
dragon. Yeah,
it's
okay.
a flying snake that has fire.
Okay, first off, you killed off a dub once. All right, so relax.
Yes.
Two, the dragon said, "Psst, dumbass. You want to know a secret?
Yes.
Do you take the risk? Yes or no? Yes.
I do want to know a secret.
It's over. It's over.
wanna be your
it's
friend,
over.
dragon.
It's over. It's over.
Dragon's got you. Shams is got. I am here. I am yours. What is it?
Exactly.
I am Khaleesi.
Pretty much, yeah. That's the vibe I'm going
Okay,
for.
so Turks,
I'll give it a nod. Bait.
you give it a nut.
First, like what? What's up? What? Come closer. Okay, I'm gonna come closer. Like,
Okay, all right. So
yeah,
you will.
I'll get burned. Yeah, of course. It's a talking dragon.
Nice,
Talking
nice. So
dragon.
I'm the one who's just saying.
How big is the
yeah,
dragon?
yeah.
Is it like spiral level?
Shamsi, how many times do I have to ask you? Stop asking questions
What's
about the
It's
questions.
Mushu from Mulan.
Nah, Mushu, that's bullshit.
Anyway, next one.
It's not the dragon I'm
Next
looking for
one.
in my life.
Next one,
Next one.
ma'am.
The dragon I want in my life. Like it's a partnership.
Should be.
He's writing into his notebook as he's a kid, like Shamsi, Dragon, Hearts, Dragon, Mr. Dragon Shamsi.
Next question,
Go on.
Mr. Dragon Shamsi. What food do you swear people only pretend to like?
Waraganib.
Yeah, I disagree.
Listen,
Disagree.
no,
Disagree.
What are you talking about?
And get the fuck out of my house, please. No, I disagree.
He was quick with that one.
Yeah.
With the baked potatoes at the ooh,
Crazy.
Even I like
that's
Waraganab.
crazy.
What do you got? And it's tasteless.
Exactly.
Best.
My uncultured ass.
I will agree that Waraganab sometimes sucks.
Yeah.
It is.
It depends
hate,
who makes
I
it.
hate
Yeah.
the smell.
Shuf, Waraganab can.
Oh my God.
It's the kind of thing that you can have for dinner today and then lunch tomorrow. So it keeps. But that's a good.
That's all food.
That's all food.
No,
But
that's
It's called refrigeration. Chances.
There's this box that you buy that cools down food.
Okay, you can't have yesterday's jirish tomorrow. You can't.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
what
about?
do you-
I
what do
live
you-
off Jirish for a
Excuse
week.
No, bro. Like
Jirish is.
What are you talking
Jirish
about?
is for life.
No, no.
Jirish is
Jirish,
What are you
you have
talking
it. You
about?
have it fresh. You don't
No,
have
no,
it
no, no,
Jirish
no,
can,
no,
after
no.
a
Jirish
day.
can exist in the vacuum of space.
Yes.
What are you talking
Yes,
about?
what are you talking about?
Jirish is
Man.
literally
Jirish is
the one
infinite.
food.
Okay, ما عندكم سالفة. Jirish needs to
أنت
be
اللي ما
eaten
عندك سالفة.
fresh, okay,
What are you
off the
talking
pot.
about? No.
Yes,
No.
that is the
Jirish-
right type of Jirish to
Jirish
have.
gets
Oh my
gets
God.
more and more sour the longer you leave it in the fridge, which gives it a much better flavor profile.
You're talking to Turks now. He just gave you a full breakdown.
Jirish is my favorite meal of all time.
Hey, what are you
Okay.
talking about, bro?
Don't you dare diss Jirish.
I disagree with all of y'all. I have my Jirish fresh and يعني on off the pot.
You have the right to have a fresh. We're just
but
saying
Afia.
it's not bad.
ما أبغى
Afia.
yesterday's Jirish.
Yeah.
So we
About
all
today's Jirish.
disagree with this number one, and we all agree Jirish is amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jirish is great.
So again, what's the food that people pretend to like?
ما أدري ليش أنتوا تهجمتوا على الموضوع.
Well, sushi is one.
I like sushi actually.
No one's asking if you like sushi. We're talking about people in
People
general.
pretend
Yeah,
to like
but I
sushi.
would agree with sushi.
Yeah, with
but-
shuji. Yes, shuji.
I feel like people pretend to like avocados. I can't understand people who like avocados that
No,
much.
you just hate avocados.
yeah, like but
we all
I
like
feel,
avocados.
I feel
A
like people
fresh avocado is amazing.
like
But
avocados
it's
just
only fresh for like 2 seconds.
burst on the consciousness of popular culture for some fucking reason.
Do you like guacamole?
No,
You don't?
no, I like ranch cream or sour cream or whatever else.
That says a
fucking
lot about you.
How
I'm just
white
letting
of you?
cream that goes with nachos.
So basically, anything that's
Any
like
cream
with cheese.
You like cream.
anything that Pizza Hut taught you.
I don't do Pizza Hut.
Sure you
I'm
don't.
sophisticated. I've been to
Sure you
Italy.
don't.
I've had Italian pizza.
Sure you don't.
With
weeks ago.
With ranch. With ranch.
Not ranch.
2 weeks ago, you
With a fork and knife, Terks. That's what I had it
Chelsea,
with.
that was 2 weeks ago, my guy.
I'm just saying.
So until recently, you had no taste.
No,
You ate
none
a-
whatsoever.
You ate a pizza with a fork and knife.
Yes, I did. That's how
course
they
you did.
gave it to me.
Of course you did.
That's
Of
how the
course I would.
Italians did.
Of course I would.
What are you talking about?
With a fork and knife.
Yeah,
The
with a
fuck
fork
you
and knife,
talking
yeah.
about,
Anywhere
Turks?
else but New York.
I think when
the
they served him Turks, they said, "Yo, let's see if you get this idiot to eat it with fork and knife."
Oh yeah, exactly.
No, I waited and watched them do it.
Yeah. These guys are morons.
I
Bro,
don't,
what are you
care about
talking
you
about?
guys. No.
For the first time ever, when it comes to food and etiquette, I agree with you.
You have you have no palate, Turks. You have no
This is
palate.
how low you've gone. Adil.
No, son.
A pizza
No,
deserves
no,
to be
no.
folded properly.
No, son.
Bro, you put pineapples on your fucking pizza. Get the
in
fuck
middle
out of here,
Not in the middle
bro.
of a fucking restaurant. I'm like lifting up that shit and putting it in my mouth. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Okay,
with
first off,
pineapples,
pause, all right? Salsa mango, leave me alone. Leave me alone, salsa mango.
That's a screen cap right there. Well, let's bro, get the fuck out of here.
Seriously.
Don't talk about pizza.
A
Turks.
scone is definitely something people pretend to like.
I don't even know where you can get a scone here.
What is a scone?
It's a dry ass muffin.
Yes, basically. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sandy.
It's British.
It sounds
Yeah.
like
It's white people.
Is it an ice cream?
Yeah, it's no, it's not. What?
Is it an ice cream?
That's
Sounds like
a
an ice
cone
cream. Okay.
with a scoop on it.
Okay. So
It's not a you don't like mash.
He kind of contracted it. Like,
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
I went to Baskin Robbins yesterday and got some ice cream. Best
How
decision-
sophisticated.
Best decision in weeks, honestly.
Wallah?
Yeah.
What ice cream did you get?
So next question, since we can't
Hold up,
figure out.
hold up.
This is
I'm-
important.
Okay,
I'm
Fat
judging
Turks is
here.
on. All right.
This is important.
What-
Adil.
yeah.
Okay, you get the
There's
smallest.
31 of them.
You get
Which one did you
get
pick?
the smallest
Vanilla.
cups. The smallest cups.
There you
You
go.
get chocolate with hot sauce and almond nuts.
Okay.
What do you mean hot sauce?
Hot sauce, hot
sauce.
chocolate.
Rana?
sauce.
Chocolate.
Oh,
Chocolate.
okay.
Yes,
Hot sauce.
Rana? Who's Rana?
Crystal.
Okay,
Alex, she used to work here before.
yes. And then
Not on the podcast.
and then you go home and you enjoy the combination of ice cream and hot sauce and nuts.
Yeah, by the time you get home, it's milk.
It's a combination, guys.
Ah,
Honestly.
wow.
So it's cream, sauce, and nuts.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I mean, sure, you could look at it that way.
Oh my god, my chest, fellas,
Yeah.
relax, relax. Shanty,
Okay,
Shanty,
okay.
come
next,
on.
Next question.
Chelsea,
next
get out,
question.
get out.
Let's
Come
go.
on, let's go.
Okay, questions?
Like the closet has no door.
I mean,
Anyway,
I'm just saying.
next one. I hope you enjoy your sausage.
I had to
and
have
your nuts. You had two.
I had to.
Went back for more, huh?
Oh, couldn't stop.
Can keep your hand off of it. Anyway, next question. Bullshit aside, which of the Kabsa Boys would actually pull off a comedy career?
Thank you.
Come on. Come on.
Like all of us.
All of us?
Yeah, I feel like
Hell
all
no.
of us.
I think each one would have his own niche.
Yes.
There we go.
What?
But I think
Mr. Get Her Done here.
he
Get it
is a
done.
one-liner.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
is. He is. He is. He's a one-liner.
I will get her done.
I'm sure you will.
Yes, you will. Yeah.
Man,
You're
it's
at the
okay. It's
Okay.
all right.
You don't have to get it. You don't have to get it.
Because you don't get it, that's why we tell you you have no place in comedy.
That's the best thing about it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I think,
Come on.
well, it depends. Arabic or English?
I mean, shoof, you will roast people till they die.
No.
Yeah.
This is no.
You'll go into the roast master general.
Yes.
kind
This
is
of,
no.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. That's the thing. But,
So, yeah.
but for here in Saudi, I think Turks.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, Turks.
Yes.
I give it
So,
Turks.
He's been waiting for it.
Yeah.
I've studied it long enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Automatically give it Turks.
Wasted so much time just watching comedy.
If I
specials.
want dark comedy, listen number one all day
Oh,
long,
definitely.
son.
Definitely.
Like either
Yeah.
dark comedy that you just like laugh because it's so
look
dark.
at how
Yeah,
proud he
yeah.
is. Look at how proud he is. Look at how happy he is.
Yeah, dark
Look at that
comedy.
smile.
Automatically listen number one.
Listeners, you do not see the stuff I send them in the DMs.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue. Like even FBI man, when he sees that shit, he's like, "Yo, relax."
Exactly. Please stop
Like
sending this stuff in
here's,
the DMs.
here's the thing. Like I send it to some of the guys in the office, and as a rule, they do not play it in the office.
I mean,
Oh, we all know.
By the way, I don't open your shit unless I'm sure that I'm like,
Yes.
there's no one around
Alone.
me.
Yeah.
You crazy?
yeah.
Anyway.
Please stop doing that.
Never,
Like I'm just saying, please.
Yo, never stop.
Never.
never.
Never. Anyway, next question.
Open mic, Turks, huh?
All right.
I'm waiting for you.
Mm.
Go on.
What's the most boring hobby a person can have? The most boring hobby.
Jamaat Tawabe.
Okay, first
Yeah,
off,
that's
no
the
one
class.
does-
Okay.
no one does that. No one does that.
That
No
used to
one
be
does that.
that used to mean that you're
I-
cultured and went
One
around
of the
world.
homies back in
Turks.
the day, his dad used to have it.
Yes, and one of the homies back in the day. Relax then.
Like I
So
feel
that is one
current?
person who did it.
Current.
watching paint peel. Is that a hobby?
No one, no.
Watching
Never.
paint. What?
See, we were talking about the comedy thing that you don't work at.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about. This is one of those
Prime
materials.
Prime
Get
example.
it?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know. Most boring.
Hobby, jogging.
That's not boring.
You don't jog.
Jogging
walk.
is boring.
As a guy who's
I power walk.
as a guy who's including more cardio in his workouts, cardio is boring.
Yes,
Generally.
cardio
Very.
is super
Cardio
boring.
is
Yes.
generally boring.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go up inclines and shit.
It's still boring.
No,
Yeah.
it's not jogging. It's spin.
Spin is a
Zumba.
hobby.
That's also boring.
Also.
Zuma classes.
Yes.
Okay, what is that exactly?
It's
It's okay. It's things above your paycheck.
It's like cycling.
It's okay.
it's a bunch of people who have way too much money,
Yeah.
and they get them in the room with stationary bikes. They
And the guy screams at you, go, go, go,
yes,
go,
and
go.
and in a dark
got
room, in a dark room with techno music playing.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Okay.
somehow you need to pay 500 riyals for a session.
For a session.
Yes.
Oh, it's around that.
Just for you to spin real fast and sweat and come on. And be like, yo, how is that feeling? Oh my God, I never felt like this before.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on a bike, bitch.
Yeah.
Just get on a bike, go uphill.
But you know, she is on a bike in a stationary.
No one
room.
said she.
Okay, sounds like a she thing.
No.
They.
Okay,
How
They-
sexist of you, Shan.
First off,
Okay.
how sexist of you. It's an everybody thing.
It's the them thing.
The gym that me and you go to,
Yeah.
or we used to go to,
Mhm.
all right, has those. Remember that room in the
Yeah.
corner?
Yeah,
Once you get in, far left corner.
never did that.
Did you just
I haven't
gender
seen-
specify exercise?
He did. Oh my
know.
God.
We're
I
still
know.
thinking.
So
of boring,
progressive.
we're still thinking of boring
There's
hobbies.
a lot of hobbies that I think are boring, but other people find it like useful. So it's very hard for me to say boring.
Like plants. Plants is a boring hobby.
Well, that's the thing. I would think it's boring,
Yeah.
but to someone who's dedicated to it, it's like raising children.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's plants.
That's what you
their
think.
life.
That's their children.
Their
Get,
children.
get bees. They're fun.
That's another kind of children.
Yeah, but you can't name all the bees.
It's but
You
it's
can name the
it's
plants.
pointy children.
You can name the bees.
Let's make you
the
go, ouch,
rooms.
ouch.
the
Where are we
bees.
going? Where are we going? Where are we going?
No idea.
I don't know. This I think the metaphor got away from us.
It's a Shamsi comedy thing. It's not working.
Like, you guys are not catching up here.
I know. It's photography for people who are just in photography to just take random pictures of Kaft and put it on their Instagram and like, yo, I'm a photographer. I'm sophisticated.
I mean,
You
Kaft
just
is,
wiped out 90% of them.
Yes, 90% of you are boring and suck.
Kaft is pretty.
Yeah, but like I've seen that tower from every single angle. And okay, wow, it's in black and white. How symbolic.
But it's
It symbolizes the futility of man's whatever. Like, I get it.
no, it's just a hunk. It's fun.
It's stupid.
Like, I want to take pictures of things. I can.
Yeah, that's
It's
boring.
the same thing when Sultan talks about Bennett. It's like, people overuse it so much that you get bored of it. You're like, come on, stop.
True,
It
but it's,
loses value.
Oh, this time the moon is above it. It's special. It symbolizes the passage and futility of time and human progress and society.
Okay, this guy's just a dick. You know,
So much
point taken. Point taken. I'll stop.
So much depth.
Sorry.
Next question. Because that was boring. Where's this one? I actually like this one. Guys literally want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting. What's the one thing?
To be told that they're enough.
We're gonna play that. Okay, fine. They just want a moment of peace. That's why it's disgusting.
I mean, honestly,
Patience.
it's one thing
To
guys
be told
want.
that you're proud of them.
Friends. I think friends. We just want friends.
Yes, I'm sure that every woman considers a man's friend is disgusting,
Yeah, yeah.
and we are. Thank you for,
I mean,
for
honestly,
noticing.
I just want to have friends in my life and have them be around
Validation.
me.
Yes.
Exactly.
I can keep going.
Do
Extra.
people understand? And when I say people, I mean woman. Okay,
The concept of woman.
the concept of woman. All right,
You know?
Turks, don't worry, you'll be safe.
Where are we going?
I'm going there. Let me
Okay.
get there first
Okay,
and tell
okay,
me.
okay, okay.
Do you know we can edit this,
So
right?
people.
So, if you have a bad friend, okay, you as Shamsi right now, if you have a bad
Oh,
friend,
all my friends are terrible.
I know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to. Fine, put it out there.
Yeah, just
All right. Do they have influence on you?
well, they try, and they usually succeed. But I
Oh, yes. So the answer is yes.
I try to push back.
answer is
I try to
yes.
push back. You know, so that's my part in this relationship.
But that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
try to be good.
I have a
in
friend
return,
of mine. I'll tell you
know,
the story. I have a friend of mine. His wife hates all his friends.
All of them,
All of them.
every single one.
Every single one of them.
Wow.
Rightfully so.
Probably.
I am one of them.
Yeah, so-
So,
so most likely yes.
Okay, probably. Yep.
looking back at all his friends,
Yeah, we're all.
no. She's in the wrong on some of them.
Okay.
I'm not the one in the wrong. She's mad about me. Okay, but she's talking about a lot of people. But I keep trying to explain that, even if you have a bad friend, it's your choice if you agree to what he does or not.
True.
So it doesn't really affect you. It's like if you have that best friend that you know since you were kids, you have that bond. He does a lot of fucked up shit, but you still have that bond. His fucked up shit doesn't affect your life, but you hear about it, you see it.
That's entertaining.
That also,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it doesn't have any effect on you. But for some reason, some of these people, gay women,
Some of these people.
yeah, they're like, listen, that's a bad friend.
Okay, well, thank you for informing me. Good looking out. I appreciate
This
you
is
know,
how you know Shamsi was never in a serious relationship. That's how that's his gonna answer.
Yeah.
Thank you for looking out. I appreciate you.
That's good to
Thanks
know.
for having eyes.
It's good to know. That's your opinion, though, right?
Not my opinion.
Not my opinion.
That sounds like
I
a
think
you
he's an
problem.
okay friend. He's not necessarily bad, and sometimes he sucks. But on the other hand,
Y'all gonna be single for a long, long, long time.
what the fuck am I supposed to do? They're my friends. Like, you expect me to cut off my friends? That's not gonna happen. Oh, really? That's gonna happen? I mean, sounds like it's gonna happen.
there's,
right? That's
so
the
there's,
point.
there's this thing called marriage, Shamsi.
Yeah.
You should try it.
It's a concept that he doesn't like.
you
He,
should
did-
try it and find
he
out.
heard about it in in
Sure.
ancient history.
I understand that marriage requires sacrifice. Why am I sacrificing my
Perhaps
friends?
the ultimate sacrifice.
Well, that's the thing. When you go into a marriage based on my married friends, like take an example real quick.
Yeah.
If you go into a marriage, you are sacrificing everything that you have. They're not sacrificing.
You are.
You are.
Uh-huh.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because she already sacrificed leaving her father's house to be with your dumbass already. So it's already a problem.
I mean,
So just evening
it's
out.
her choice,
Exactly.
right?
It's just
She-
balance.
balance.
She decided.
Balance.
هي قالت أبغى.
Wow. There's a
That's
lot,
usually how marriage works.
yeah, there's a lot to unpack there.
I'm just saying, she agreed to this, right? So, خلاص يعني, we understand that both of us are it's the new chapter in our lives, and we're off to explore bigger and better things together. But they're my friends.
Okay, Hallmark. Nice. That was 3 cards.
But
So you gave us that great line for the soulmate thing before. I want you to add another one right here.
Yeah.
So we got it to the package.
signed with love.
Signed with love.
Yes.
هي قالت أبغى.
You got up. That's literally it. You got up.
لا
Oh
شوف
my God.
I understand it لأنه I've seen it also happen sometimes.
Of course.
Yeah, so I've seen it happen.
We have friends that have those problems.
But I feel like it's sad. It's don't do that to the fucking poor man. He likes us. والله أنا مستوعب why we're bad for him. والله daddy. Like I get it. هو المفروض ينام. You know.
he likes us.
You know, like I have people in mind now, Arab. Like I know, I understand. Like it's 3 a.m. He's supposed to be in bed with you. عرفتي like خلاص يعني بس إنه
Yes.
هو عندنا.
خلاص معانا يعني. Sneaky.
سوي فيه يعني أقول روح بيتكم. طيب يروح بيت.
Oh, maybe you just threw him under the bus. أسرع شيء. I'm not the bad friend. He's the bad husband. It's not me.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, he wanted to be outside.
The good thing is she's not listening to this.
Hey,
man.
thank God. Manic. We're good. We're
She'll
good.
never know.
We're clear on that one.
She'll never know, homie.
She'll never know.
never know.
He's gonna play this for her. You are not walking into that house ever again. FYI, I didn't say a single word. I
Bro,
was talking
أنا ما
shit about
عزمت
them.
على الغداء. يعني الموضوع حساس أصلا.
Oh my God. Next question before we get in trouble.
Go.
Oh my God, Chef. So thank you
Y'all
for
get
that.
some phone calls.
Oh, you telling me?
Bro, let's not even go there.
We just did.
Let's not even go there.
Literally did.
Wow.
Oh my God. hell
Please, let's move on
no.
now.
All right. Oh, you want to go deep for a second?
We've been deep, homie.
No, we've been in deep
I'm
trouble.
digging deeper. Exactly, digging deeper.
Oh my God. Woo. How do you see the show in 10 years if it continues?
I don't.
Okay, first off, like, why do y'all hate us
Like
thinking that we're going to
technology
stick around
will
for 10
evolve.
years?
There's a metaverse that's going to be coming up. There's VR headsets. Y'all don't want to see our ugly asses anymore. I want to be here in 10 years. I'm just saying.
Where do you go?
ما أدري وين.
I don't know. He went.
I have no
I'm talking about the
multiple-
evolution of the
infinite.
media consumption landscape, Adil.
That's not what the fuck we're talking about, though.
I mean,
We're asking. He's asking about this show.
I mean, if,
Past the Kabsa.
yeah,
Where's it going to be in 10 years?
the metaverse.
It's gonna be in a farm.
First off, if in 10 years we're still here doing this,
the
it's a
metaverse.
problem.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't care where. No. I don't care wherever else.
True.
If I'm still with you in 10 years doing this, we really need help.
Bro,
But imagine-
it's gonna be like
Imagine this.
Bro, it's gonna be like OnlyFans where they pay to sit in the couch,
All right, this is where we exit this conversation.
but
Whoa.
with you know
Whoa.
goggles.
First off, what are you searching?
but
dude?
with goggles.
Okay.
I'm just visualizing.
No,
here,
That is Patreon. That is not. But okay.
you know,
I'm just visualizing.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Like somebody's sitting at
No,
home
no,
with a
Jeff.
headset on. It's like he's sitting behind us.
that's even worse.
Yeah, like كده قاعد فرج
So
علينا.
someone's on OnlyFans sitting behind my so
Nope.
this next one,
Yeah,
next one. This
In
where
10
we're
years,
with
I will still be anonymous.
this.
No,
Oh yes,
you're not.
definitely. Oh yeah, definitely. Anyway,
Anyways,
let's see. Come on, let's get some good questions.
Mm.
What makes culture? Is it the elites or regular people?
it's dumbass people like us.
First off,
That's what it makes
first off, I like the fact that he said regular people.
the elites. The elites. Like us. Did you say
The
like
elites
us?
or the regular people?
Wait, did I just hear that?
Wait, did you say like us? No.
Okay.
That was you.
That was me.
That was you.
That
That
was
was you.
There's like us.
I think the streets always build the cultures.
I think it changed over time. If we're talking about culture in general, like arts, like back in the day, like there's this thing called the patronage system. You had to be a landed wealth person, man, to get art.
You
Gentry.
have to be verified.
Yes. Verified in the medieval sense.
Yes.
Basically being free and owning other people. That's verification.
That's the blue check.
That's a blue check mark.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
وعندك خرفان.
Yes.
OG Twitter.
Like you're not even kidding. Like rich people back in the day would commission extravagant paintings of their most favorite sheep, and you'd get like very detailed paintings of sheep.
شفت خروفي كيف حلو؟
Exactly. That's the point.
I want to.
That's when you have a lot of money and you got nothing to do.
تهدي خرفان.
And there's no technology whatsoever.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like art was basically a tool for the wealthy to express their wealth. And when modern society emerged, it became more democratized. You had the starving artists, then you had now popular art and blah 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 blah.
But
So
isn't art a reflection of culture?
art is a part of culture? And
No, not a part, a reflection of.
This is why I can ترسم خرفان because خرفان were important.
Yes.
I think it's a circular thing. Art influences culture and culture influences
Yes. I
No,
believe so
okay, the
too.
art was a metaphor. Any people who used to put up art in different time periods in different places, for example, they used, let's say, religious iconography to symbolize different things. Where
And
within the pictures of whoever martyrs where he was stabbed.
And one of the most interesting things here is there's a phenomenon called the Counter Reformation. Are you familiar with the Reformation? Is when Martin Luther basically hammered his theses onto the.
He blew a door open in the door of Christianity.
One of those,
where
one of the,
the
one
church
of,
got
one of
split
those
into
things.
different
One of those
streams.
things was a rejection of what is called iconoclasm, which is basically the depiction of religious imagery in paintings and statues and whatever. The Catholic Church, which was the power at the time, wanted to maintain the status quo. And as part of the Counter-Reformation, they commissioned a bunch of religious arts. So you see some of the most beautiful Renaissance and Baroque era paintings, but when you look into the history, it was basically religious propaganda.
That's
one. That's one.
Yeah, that's something that's very
what I was
well
gonna
known.
say. Yeah, is exactly. Art is not a reflection of the culture. It's a reflection of the culture they wanted you to know about. It's selective.
No,
When we're
I
looking-
think that's
we're-
when it comes to the elites. But I'm talking about art in general.
But again, we're looking at
It
art.
reflects what you lived through, what you went through, what you've been in. That's what it is. When was the last time that art influenced culture?
Star Wars. Like, I'm not kidding. Like,
Banksy.
and Star Wars is popular art, and it had a significant impact on culture.
How did art impact culture?
Like I
No,
said,
I feel
I'm
like-
not kidding when I say Star Wars.
I feel
it
like there's a
changed
lot
how
of-
people consume and relate to art and media in general. Like it is that important. Like, okay, you might not be high art, but it did change the culture. It changed how movies are made. It changed how people interact with movies. It changed how people envision what a movie could be. It is significant. Now, might not be high art, might not be fancy, but it did change the culture.
Did it change the culture, or did this change the direction of the industry?
Well, again, هنا شوف culture.
Semantics.
Culture is a big word.
Yeah, but culture is a big word.
And when we're talking about art in the context that y'all are talking about it in terms of the medieval, let's say, age, it was much more of an elitist, activity than it was a common activity.
My point
So,
is
but
that
just to go back to a second, so we have to look at art in its different forms, whether it's visual art or music or culinary arts, or there's different facets of culture that you need to go through. So most popular foods, for example, you would say they're not elite driven. You're talking about street food. You're talking about food that people have made in their homes or through
Survival.
exactly, recipes that went on for hundreds of years till paella became a national dish, for example. So that's one aspect of culture that is much more high than low than it is high, in terms of where it's coming from.
but there are exceptions to that as well.
It's true, but I'm talking about
Like, I'm not seeing
popular culture here. That's what I was talking about. Popular culture. Talk about music, for example.
Not even popular culture, just what's covered by the masses.
And that's the more popular aspect. It's
Yeah.
covered by 90% or 70% or 80%, if you want. If you talk about music, the music that we consume here is more, low art than it is high art. And it's the kind of thing that you would hear,
And your regular person would read.
فلاحين ولا مزارعين ولا صيادين يغنونها while they're doing their work. And then that kind of evolved into its own art form as well.
قناة المجد. Remember that those are
No,
I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Not,
I'm sorry.
Not demographic.
That was a culture? Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't you think
Space
that-
Tune was culture. Space Tune, for us, for kids as a generation growing up,
Yeah.
that was culture. And it taught you certain things in terms of the shows that they showed you and the values that those shows embodied.
Yes,
True.
he told me that Detective Conan is running into way too many murders for a young child.
It's unjustifiable. No,
Yeah, like a murder.
You
every
can
week,
tell
it's
how
not
old
natural.
someone is by what cartoons he watched when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And if you're part of the Cartoon Network Disney channel, era, that's different than
You were born in the 90s.
yeah, exactly. That's different
If
than
you
the
take it in Daisy, you were born in the 80s.
Space Tune era, which was in the thousands as well. It depends. There's a lot of different ways to cut it, and a lot of different cultures that people consume, and those comes from a lot of different places. And for me, for somebody who likes to read, it's more the academic side of people that
Don't you
publish.
think a lot of authors wrote their work as a counter to culture, which then
So you're
helped
saying
change
counterculture.
culture?
Counterculture is a thing on its own.
It's called sci-fi.
and exists.
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi
For
is
example,
counterculture.
Well, not sci-fi.
Animal farm.
Sci-fi is one thing.
Sci-fi was a vehicle to drive counterculture values.
19 what was it called? 1940, 1984?
1984.
1984.
1984. Don't you think that had any effect on culture?
That was
Whose culture?
an attack on fascism, political culture.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly. Whose culture are you talking about? Different art for different cultures means different things.
Definitely. Yeah, it's true.
no,
True,
but
true.
the question is, does it come from high or low? The answer is depends on what it is and who it's directed to. It comes from
Exactly.
everywhere.
I don't think it,
There's no one place for it.
high or low. You will find something that has value. You will find something that takes away value. You will find something that's great. You will find something that's poor.
Yes.
So it just depends on who relates to that art and why are they relating to it.
Culture isn't 2D. It's 3-dimensional. It has
Comics is a culture that started as a low culture that was very cheap and very, superficial and shallow, and evolved into a billion-dollar industry that has.
Yeah, but that's called capitalism, son.
Yeah, sure, but it
No, but
built
there's
on
not culture?
something.
There's
No, it's
genuine,
not culture.
May I refer you to the entire Western Hemisphere?
Yeah. There's
Trust me, that's the rich. That's not culture.
Commodifying something, being able to make.
I would not add
commodity out
comics
of.
into all of that.
No, no, I
no,
would.
I would,
totally
I would,
reject.
because comic. There are
I
genuinely.
think comics in the early
artistic
days,
comics,
in the
yes.
early days, it was all messaging,
It was work
and it
for
was
hire.
used as
It was-
messaging.
It was
It's
work
still
for hire.
messaging.
Propaganda.
It's still
It was used as
messaging.
propaganda.
It was
yes.
propaganda, sure, but at the same time, it was the
It's still
discovery.
used as propaganda.
Yeah, it's just like music was, just like
Yeah. But I don't
military
think-
movies are.
But I don't
you
think
know?
it's being
Looney
used as
Tunes is
propaganda in the same
propaganda.
way that was before, when they're putting you to hate a certain people.
And true.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
now it's glorifying the military and showcasing
Exactly,
you
yes.
how
Yeah, there are some Bugs Bunny
good
cartoons
guys
that you
we
should
are.
watch.
by any.
Moral of the story is I need to find me one of these sheep paintings.
I'll send you one.
Please.
Like there's a bunch, and for some reason the sheep are square
That,
That
makes
that,
it
that tells you it's
adorable.
a proper
because
sheep
square sheep are very strong apparently,
Yes.
very hearty.
and of good
Hearty.
lineage.
Wagyu sheep.
We've
Oh,
done
bounce?
it.
Next
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Go on.
All right, next question.
We went to Wagyu sheep. We're waiting for you.
Is Adil the biggest hater?
True. Yes. Yeah.
The
Come on,
biggest
I am
hater,
not the biggest
not
hater.
the biggest hater.
I'm
He
not.
hates, but he's
But
not
he's in
the
the Hall of
biggest
Fame.
hater.
He's in the Hall
Oh,
of
no,
Fame.
come on. What are you talking about?
He's the
but
hater that
No, he does appreciate.
First off, it would depend. Like, what kind of hate is he talking about? Because I'm a specific type of hate.
Yeah, exactly.
It's for the lulz.
like you,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But am I like a hater that I don't want people to succeed? or I
No,
don't
you're
want
not a petty hater, but you're a hater.
petty hater. Oh, no, that's not a petty hater. If someone
You're a
says,
ha-ha hater.
stop you from succeeding, that's an asshole. That's not a hater.
I mean, identifies as a hater too.
So you're what you're saying you're not part of the player haters club essentially.
Oh no, he
no.
is.
I am part of
Yeah,
the. See,
he is.
the player haters club.
That's-
That's a definite. I'm a part of.
Card number 3.
Proud.
Card number 3. who?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Was there right behind Dave Chappelle?
Like when if he wants to hate on you for the sake of his enjoyment, this will happen.
I just told you the stories about the boys I grew up with.
Oh yes.
I mean, like I just showed you the life that I live.
Listeners, let me tell you one thing. These stories were dark even for me.
Every day.
Tell me it's not funny.
Hilarious.
Thank you. Exactly.
And yet, super inappropriate
Anyway, there's another question.
and hurtful.
Is Adil actually like way deep down a nice, kind, caring person?
Yes.
I mean, real deep, you know? real deep, you know?
You have to dig down.
So much down, you know?
No, I am. I am a nice person.
Power through so much bullshit to get there.
Look, I'm a nice person, but if I see a reason for a joke to fly off,
No, that joke
that's
will
just
go,
gonna happen.
You know?
And that's why you gotta think I'm a hater.
Entertainment, mine, priority.
Definitely, definitely. If you find me on any stage doing a comedy stand-up routine, it's gonna be for me to laugh.
If you see
not
him,
for y'all.
if you see him jumping on his feet, know that the ha-has are coming.
Jumping on his feet.
It's not a grass.
What are you doing, bro?
There's a certain amount of energy that comes into him. It's like atoms moving.
A twinkle in his eyes.
Feet.
Uh-huh.
A twinkle في الصلاة. Go on.
Third question: Who amongst you is the biggest shit talker?
You are.
I mean, I think we answered that in the past two questions.
These were the same
Question
three
asker,
questions.
question asker, you are.
You are.
Because
Are you,
said
are you
amongst.
asking the questions now or what's happening?
Swear to God, bro. It's
Go
right
on.
here.
Okay.
Oh my God. Next one. We'll play this game. Fuck with, marry, or kill. So it's not fuck, marry, kill. Fuck with, marry, or kill. You with me, Shamsi?
Yeah.
Proud Angels قالك اندمي.
هندام لو سمحت.
أبدلع شوية.
I'm so hungry. I thought it was Hindumi.
Okay, thank you. So,
Kill Proud Angels.
oh, definitely. We're not negotiating this. Okay, he's definitely gonna be murdered.
Kill Proud
Okay, how about this? So none of us
That's
have
easy.
to answer
That's
separately.
easy.
How about we just answer as a group?
Yes.
All right.
Easy,
So
easy.
definitely kill his Proud Angels.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely all day. We love you, Proud.
Yes.
More than anybody else.
Let's
But
die.
we're gonna kill you.
Let's die.
Kill Proud. Fuck with Hindami.
Fuck
Mary
Mary
Gillick.
Mary Gillick. There we go.
Easy.
I swear to God.
Easy.
That's it.
That's
And this
about
ain't
right.
teamwork. It doesn't
Easy.
exist.
We love you, Proud.
All right, another
do,
one.
but-
The same thing with Calibi, Entitled, and Jeet.
Oof.
Now I need some thinking.
Oof.
I'm killing
Kill
Calibi.
Jeet. Kill Jeet.
I'm killing Jeet.
I'm
Kill
killing
Jeet.
I'm
Calibi.
killing Jeet.
Kill Jeed. Fuck Cali.
Mary Entitled. Look, Cali got that blonde hair. He's asking to get.
Hey,
Anyway, so
yeah.
anyway. He's asking for it, son. He's looking for it too. Anyway, well, but
with.
I definitely
Fuck
killed
with.
Jeet. So finally, can people hear the album?
Finally.
That's it.
We can release
That's the only reason
we
I'm
can
killing
release it
him.
from the estate.
And just like Tupac,
Okay.
just the albums come flowing.
Wow. You will
G.
have-
Develli,
You will have
Volume 95.
the entire vault.
That's the only reason I killed you. Just
7
to steal that
albums.
album, bro. Those albums
Yeah, exactly. I
and
count,
the snippets.
I count 7 at this point.
I count 7. Oh my God. Next question.
Iterations.
Iterations.
If someone offered you a box of everything you ever lost, what is the first thing you're looking for? That is an awesome question.
My self-respect.
The car,
Oh, you're not gonna find it.
The car-
Next question.
Whatever.
the car keys from when my car was stolen.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to have to
That's
do that.
Did you have like a sad childhood?
How about your sense of humor for once? How about you look for that first?
I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
I have one,
Tell me.
but this is a well story.
I expect nothing less than that.
Yes. Back when I was
Get the button ready.
and
No, I swear. It's
when
loaded
I-
up.
When I was mini listener number 1, I had a very extensive Game Boy Advance collection.
Mm.
Like we're talking like around 100 or so games, and they were like the cream of the crop because I had no life and I only played games. So I played the best games,
The good life.
the good life,
Yes.
everything. We got it. And when we moved house, it was mysteriously misplaced.
Afa.
Doom.
Mysteriously,
Afa.
Misplaced.
Seriously. How old were you?
I was.
So was the Game Boy the wealth?
it was the wealth for me.
Okay, relax.
And that was the real wealth.
I thought he was gonna tell us about the purple.
What purple? Oh yeah. No, that was not misplaced. That was taken.
That was the, all right.
That was taken. I had no authority with that.
Okay, just saying. That would have deserved the wealth, but talking about Game Boy. I had Game Boy growing up. What are you talking about?
One more.
Game Boy Advance.
Ooh,
Exactly.
you saw how hurt he was. Game Boy Advance.
He was waiting for it. and he had to
You
give
got it
to him.
wrong. For me, I had a transformer that turns into a cassette tape. Missed that.
Oh, Soundwave.
A cassette tape?
Yeah,
What
Like
did it
with
play?
the-
cassette player.
Player. Oh,
My
dope.
bad. Yeah,
That's dope.
That sounds cool.
I think I was 3 or 4 at that time.
Yeah, it was misplaced, but seriously.
And I broke the fuck out of it. It was not misplaced.
I mean,
I destroyed the shit out of
talking
that.
about things that are misplaced here.
Well, I broke it and I still kept it and it was gone. So
Yeah.
that's exactly what the thing I look for. None of us said anything like worth value.
We have no
We are
value.
materialistic
We have no
pieces
value.
of shit. Well, except that you and yourself respect that you're never
Yes.
gonna fucking find it in your
No,
life.
no, never.
Exactly. No value.
Like,
I hate you so much. But spot on.
Nothing has value here. Next one.
what happened to your video collections? Do you guys still have your video collections?
VHS.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Yes,
I have.
yes.
I have.
Y'all- all
I
of
have a
y'all
massive
have them?
folder. I have a massive.
Not all of
folder.
them, but yeah.
I have no idea what happened to mine.
Look, your family
Did you move house?
never had fun during your
No.
childhood. All right.
No, but shoot,
So they never took any footage.
Len-
If they took it, was a lie.
Len, I'm talking about like the movies that you collected throughout
Yeah,
your childhood.
Oh no, movies? Nah, I don't think we have
Yeah, that's
anything.
what I'm talking
No, the home videos. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a laser disc.
Like the accumulated detritus.
Your family
of our
definitely watched
childhood.
porn. I 100%. 100%. I don't care where you're going with this. Okay? 100%.
Wizard of Oz and Twister. That
Sure.
was it.
That's what it is. Twister it is.
I actually
But
had
Azila
Twister.
Pai was not part of the equation.
I actually had Twister too. Is there a pattern here? You know,
You also had Twister?
I also had Twister.
All right, there we go.
أسود وبني الكفر صح؟
That's that is الحقبة الزمنية حقت laser disc.
Okay.
when Twister came out.
And Speed 2.
Oh.
I wasn't.
Cruise Control. Speed 2.
Yeah.
That's the full title. You have to say it.
Sandra Bullock.
And
Keanu Reeves.
Thank you very much.
Keanu.
Wow.
And
بس خلاص.
a city bus. Well, okay. So
Wasn't Speed 2 in a
He was a main
So it was
character.
the city bus.
The city bus was the main
It was the city
character.
bus.
it
actually,
makes a cameo in the second one.
The second one. Just taking a left. It's a stupid podcast, yo. What are we doing
But it's
here?
actually real.
What are we doing
It's
here?
actually real.
Oh my god, that was so stupid.
But it can't be Back to the Future 3. ما في 1 و 2 بس في 3. You couldn't
Oh my
find 1
God.
و 2.
I had random episodes of and videotape broadcasts of Raw and SmackDown. Like
Oh.
random matches.
Yo, I'm so glad you said SmackDown. Because Raw لحالها كانت مرة صعبة بصراحة.
The next one.
Go on.
What's a common etiquette rule you don't agree with?
Elbows on the table.
Handshaking.
Huh?
I'm sorry. We're past that. I believe that we are past that.
Do fist bumps,
Elbows on
yeah.
the table, yes, I don't like whatsoever. But handshaking, خلاص, we're yo.
You should-
It's I mean,
First off, I disagree with elbows on the table, especially when the table is short.
How short يعني قصير يعني.
So you guys go to restaurants a lot.
It's gonna go no.
No, there's a lot of restaurants. So when you go to it, bro, the chair to the table ratio
It's not
Yeah.
good.
is really awful.
Okay.
It's a very thin line between the height of the chair and the height of the table, where you have enough space to squeeze in, but you don't have enough space to put. I mean,
No armrest طبعا. We're guessing no.
Definitely.
no.
Every restaurant that doesn't have any armrest is a piece of shit to me.
I mean,
What
your arms do need to
that
rest.
has an armrest?
That doesn't have.
I don't like
Unless it
armrests.
has booths. I'm okay with booths.
I'm a former fatty, so you got to keep in mind armrests
You need
are
space.
a struggle.
You need space.
Yeah. Those are
Or a
limitations.
You need to
counter.
expand on the chair.
Exactly.
with a
I'm here
counter.
to feed.
A what?
A counter.
I hate counters.
The counters suck.
Counters suck.
لا بالعكس يعني it's a different.
It's the
Why am I
it's-
sitting next to someone like we're sitting in a movie?
It's the poor people table.
It's a different approach to food.
What are you looking at?
The guy making the food.
I come.
But
He's not making the food.
Imagine you're working, right? And there's a guy sitting in front of you, just eating a sandwich, looking
Bro,
at you.
this is why I leave. No, the guy making the food, not eating.
Are you there alone?
I mean, I could be.
I could be.
Okay.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, you know.
He
If
would
you're,
never
if you're there with
answer-
someone
he never answered a
and they
question.
suggest that they want to sit at the counter,
Yeah, they don't want to see your face.
they don't want to look at your face.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, but see, there's different counters. I'm talking about the Benihana's counter where somebody's cooking in front of you.
Dude, that's a show. That's
No,
not
that's
a
different, bro.
counter.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
That's
about.
that's
that's
still a
different.
table.
Like that bar and grill and Harrods, what is it called? Like where they sell that dumb baby chicken. And they have-
شواية الخليج
شواية الخليج.
فرح Harrods. Yeah, I know.
شواية الخليج ربعنا branch. Like,
Yep.
no, you can't pay me to sit in that. Like it's so uncomfortable. It's so awkward. زحمة. No,
But handshaking, you guys don't think we're past that?
No.
no.
It's not hygienic. Creates a lot of awkwardness.
I respect the handshake.
Some people like
What do you want?
they shake
People-
for too long.
You want people to hug?
Some people you don't. Sometimes you just grab the
I'm
fingers.
sorry.
Turks.
No, just
it's,
fist bump. Fist bump is
No.
up. Done.
basically,
we're gone.
Well, okay.
Turks, it's
I need
either
to
hand-
feel.
it's either
bro, I need to
handshakes-
feel your flesh if I'm going to do business.
First
with you.
off, no, I'm sorry. Do never ever say
That-
that, in
that is
entire
harassment.
life. No. Okay, that will get you in trouble.
Yes.
Okay. Expect
Turks.
jail time.
It's breast flesh.
Yes.
Turks. It's
No.
either handshakes.
No, that's a meeting call.
Yeah.
But,
Wow.
okay.
Turks. It's either handshake ولا خشم خشم.
Okay, that's it. Khashim is too much.
طبعا the
Yeah.
khashim,
Khashim is
طبعا,
too much.
طبعا the khashim doesn't stop
So-
at one khashim.
Yes.
There's multiple khashims.
Yes, but
So the
there's-
hand-
Emirati and you came out real quick.
Yes, exactly.
The handshake saves you from the خشم خشم. Okay, تسلم.
no,
and,
that
and you
the handshake is an opportunity to pull for the
It's a
khashim.
terrible podcast. I'm just saying, guys.
Why?
It's been terrible for 174.
It's been
Mathematics.
terrible for-
You just
yeah.
realized right now?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just realized that right now.
Welcome.
Okay,
Go on.
so you cut off the whole for what? What are you trying to say here?
Because they were going nowhere with that. I'm just
All
saying.
right, anyway.
نحن.
I disagree. I disagree with you, Turks.
With what exactly? The handshake?
Handshaking?
Yeah, man, exactly.
Yeah.
No,
I
I think
disagree.
fist bumps are way more superior.
I'm sorry.
You could just wave.
I can. I'd
What
love
kind of
to.
idiot
I would love to.
standing right in front
I
of
would
you?
love
that's,
to.
That's a recipe to get smacked.
Dude, if أدخل على العزيمة and like السلام عليكم.
You know where this started from?
Where?
John Cena saying you can't see me.
No, it's
The karate kid learning karate.
no, it's showing the opposite party that your hands have no weapons.
My God.
I have no rock to throw at you.
Do you know what this
Or a thing to
where
stab
this
you with.
where this gesture initiated?
Nobody can see you. Number one.
It's the
It's this one.
yeah.
Sorry, you're gonna have to pixelate that.
I'm not. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it.
It is apparently because one of the many times that French people and English people were having their wars, they used to take English archers who were proficient in their longbows, and they'd cut their middle finger and index finger off. So that symbol, that gesture, was a sign of aggression because we won. Here's my fingers.
Still got my fingers.
Exactly.
Kef Turks.
Peace.
All right, next one. I'm not stopping right here.
Okay.
Here's a good one.
This is a dumb podcast.
Guys who cockblock their female friends when a platonic status has been established. Well,
What?
young lady.
I don't get this question.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat it again. It's very simple, guys. Guys who cockblock their female friends when a platonic status has been established. You are a platonic
Oh.
friend.
That sounds
Okay.
like salty behavior.
Yes, it sounds like you
That
put him in a
sound-
place he doesn't want to be in.
Yes, that sounds
And
like
he is salt.
It's not salt.
The great escape from the
No,
friend
it's like
zone.
basically I'm gonna close out all the options and
Why?
tell you there's only me left.
Well, yeah, why?
Because I had an agenda, you kind of ruined it and
Yeah.
put me in the corner.
Hence,
Okay.
I'm gonna bore you to
So
loving.
you failed. So you failed, basically. You failed.
Who failed?
No,
In
no,
his
no, no.
agenda, man
No,
with
no, no, no,
agenda.
no, no. He does not believe he failed.
Okay.
Believes it's a waiting game.
Yes, I played the long game.
Yes.
So I will cockblock,
Yes,
basically.
Yes.
Yes.
And you shall have no one else.
yes.
Okay. I feel like
I
that's
shall
very-
wax off
I feel like
everyone.
That's what he's been doing for a while, Terks.
I feel like that's very petty behavior.
That's why he's been platonic for a minute. He's cockblocking
Hey.
for a reason.
That's what keeps him going.
Yeah.
That's what gives him hope.
Waxing. That's where you
Waxing
got
off in the hope that one day you will wax on.
this. Okay. One day.
Oh wow.
I am terrible.
Come
I am terrible.
Welcome to Best of Kabsa Comedy Hour.
One day.
I am
As
sorry.
long as it's one day.
Oh my
Turks.
god. Well, yeah, a lot of people accept those. Well, here's the thing:
Keep the faith, Turks.
Thank you.
if you know someone is giving you that kind of vibe, like, why should you just be friends in the first place?
Yeah.
Also a good point.
Yeah.
Some people overrate friendship. by
Like
the
you're
way.
better off without
Do you feel that way?
energy.
Well, you're a loser. You barely have friends. You like anybody.
Yeah, all friends are friends.
Honestly,
See, that's a problem.
Honestly, I've gotten to a point where like I can say, you know what? I have enough friends.
The word friendship is overused, I feel.
Excuse me.
The word friendship is overused. Like friendship is a status, it's a level. You don't become friends with somebody overnight.
Okay.
You get to know them, and it takes you a large amount of time for you to actually become friends with somebody.
And you
Okay.
learned that when?
Have you ever looked in the mirror and said that to yourself?
Yeah,
The person who follows people the second he says hello to them.
I mean that's how you start a friendship.
No. Yeah.
Initiation. This is initiation.
There's like 1,000 people that you follow
I mean-
and never went anywhere.
I mean, true. Because I don't have the energy to try that hard. basically.
Sure. Yeah, the reality sucks. I know. I know. Platonic friend.
Platonic. So platonic. So friends.
No, I truly believe that people they take this friendship thing way too far.
What do you mean?
Some people just want friends real bad, and they just
Yeah.
make people friends. And then those people are stuck in a position that they can't tell you, "Yo, bro, I'm not cool with you like this,"
I mean,
and they just let it slide.
you will be my friends. غصباً عنك.
Yes,
I will make you love me.
I was just telling you today about someone who's trying so hard to be my friend,
Yeah.
and I'm not interested.
I mean, I don't blame them. Let's start off.
Oh, thank you. That's thanks.
I feel like that's how our relationship started. We became
you?
friends. Yeah.
No, we had similar
Things
circles.
in common.
Circles.
Yeah.
Circles.
Circles. Yes.
Careful.
A circle is a thing. You
So is a
know.
rectangle.
It's a shape.
So is a
A circle is a square.
You know. And it started with a circle, and then it became a square.
Yeah, but we didn't become friends overnight.
Exactly.
It took, like I've seen you like multiple times before I reached out and say, "Hey, you want to be my friend?"
Exactly. See? So at some point,
Hi, friend.
you made the choice. You're like, you know what? That's a guy I'll spend time with. And I'm like, you know what?
phrasing,
That's a
Shamsi. Phrasing.
guy I'll spend time with too. And you never stopped.
Yo, you don't have this kind of friendship, so shut the fuck
Exactly.
I'm not sure I want one.
Stay over there, number
up.
one.
That's what you said.
Okay, I was forced to be your friend. Okay, I was forced to be with
I was
your
inflicted upon you.
surroundings. Exactly, exactly. Like over time, you
Oh my
grew
God.
yourself like mold
Exactly.
on me
On me.
and the others around me
And everybody.
Yeah, so you like
society.
Exactly, you spread out of the bucket. You were in a I don't know why you're in a bucket.
I have no
That's-
idea.
I don't know. Like this metaphor.
Turks was
kinda
also with choice.
To,
I chose to make you my friend, Turks.
You chose
I think
Yeah.
life put us in a situation
exactly
where
that he had to make a decision to be your friend.
gotta be friends.
You know?
Yeah.
There was
If we're gonna have to survive, if we want to survive,
there was an incentive
I mean, there were many incentives.
for him to survive,
Trust me, there were many incentives. Trust me.
and they don't want him.
اللاينات يعني it's a rough life.
Oh,
It is.
no, he'll never
It
go
is.
back to that.
it
Yeah,
is.
Like I remember the comedy show when they were talking about Laynat.
yeah, bro.
I was expecting
flashbacks.
yeah, I was
Flashbacks.
Bro,
like-
شوف ما تكلم اصلا ما قال شيء انا وياه انا رافع
I
يدي
know.
لحالي.
You were super excited. Laynat, me.
Yes.
Turks was like, fuck this.
Because he was actually traumatized by them.
He cocooned.
مرة.
Because he was literally actually traumatized by them. Like the stories that you heard, that was him.
I know, but I don't think.
I had doors.
Well, here's the thing. I know people for Laynat.
You never lived in Lainat.
Exactly. I had doors.
small.
That's what I'm saying. And what he said was like a very light version of what really happens for Laynat.
Bro, the
Oh, yeah.
trauma is real.
Oh,
yeah, Laynat's dark as hell, bro.
fuck yeah, man.
Yeah. It's a
It's dark.
I know.
it's a ghetto bubble.
I know. I had people who used to live there. Used to go by. Oh my god, it was so awful.
Mm.
You invited me there once.
إيه قلت لك تعال حياك.
Yes, that was not nice.
خلينا نقلط.
It was Elmo's room, I think, also, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I remember
تعال
that.
تعال خلينا
Yep.
نتفضل.
I think was Elmo there?
No, he was
Me-
crying in the corner.
Me and Elmo had that room. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was.
And they lived there.
I'm really sad that Elmo and Turks didn't get married after everything they've been
صح.
through together.
Bro انت ما
Keep telling
كان
them.
يغدوني كان يغدوني كان مبارك يسوي لي غدا.
You were the bastard child.
اوف كنت دائما عندهم. احيانا يحبسوني في الصاله الثانيه.
Aw.
سهل.
Well, anyway, before we bounce, shout out to Moed and the Fairy.
Amen.
I'm loving his promos that
Yeah,
he's doing
right.
for his album.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really loving the promos. I look forward to the album. I'm acting like I didn't hear it. I'm looking forward to the album. It's gonna be an amazing
It's an
album.
album? Oh wow.
Yes. Yeah, you didn't know that.
Act surprised, number one.
Yes. Oh, everybody act surprised here. It's an album.
Look at-
Oh my
look-
god,
look
it's
at
coming
his-
out.
Look at his surprised face.
Also,
That is a stupid.
shout out to Jazzy Spa for just being themselves.
Killing
Yeah.
it at
Just,
Gamers
yeah,
8.
just being themselves.
Well done.
Icons.
We've been seeing them kill since last year. Shout out Hamdan and Shindi. They're always a vibe.
Amen.
Well, anyway, I think that's enough.
Vibe is the right word.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Well done.
We did our best here.
We were terribly.
Terrible.
was a stupid
Terribly.
episode.
Terrible.
Yeah, it was really bad. We're sorry. I'm not sorry, but you know, they're sorry.
Oh, I'm never sorry.
Never sorry.
Never.
Cali B drops in 4 days, by the way. Cali B and
Yeah.
Jeet.
Can't wait for that.
Finally, new music.
Finally.
And you know,
Awesome.
Turks, ring entrance music.
Yeah.
Entitled has shitload of music.
Oh,
He
had.
has a lot. And I just can't wait for him to start dropping. I don't know what's keeping him up. I'm acting like I don't know. I don't know what's keeping
It's keeping him busy.
At all, I'm not one of the reasons why.
And not even a little bit.
Well, anyway, shout out tens of listeners. Shout out tens of viewers. Thank y'all for being here.
was fun.
This Wednesday, Thursday, there's going to be the next World Forum, I think. It's going to be a lot of gaming announcements.
Okay.
So we look forward to that.
That should
And
be
what else do we have this week? Is that it?
There's a show at the Benali. You guys want to go check it out?
Well, when?
Like sometime this week.
Yeah, Sheikh. When?
I don't know. Let's figure it out. Let's talk. بكرة. عندكم شيء بكرة.
It's a running show, right?
It's a running show.
Okay.
It's called Through the Fog. I think it's an exhibition
Oh,
that they.
we were supposed to go, me and what's the name? Shout
Yeah.
out to Noor and Good Intentions. We were supposed to go last week,
Okay.
but I got caught up.
The
I
bill.
think, we went to the comedy show. That's why.
You went to the comedy show, and I went to a play. Did I tell you about the play, guys?
Yes, you told me. Tell the fellas.
Yes. I went to a play.
Thank you.
It was
Thanks
called
for telling the fellas.
Qais wa Layla. A
Yeah.
modern retelling of an ancient love story. With you know very local accents and very weird
fascinating.
transitions between Fusha and you
And
know
does it say أحبس يا ليلى؟
it actually did say that, but in different ways.
في مجال
was
يا
it-
غزال يا ليلى.
It
Come on,
was
ask the real question. Who did he go with?
a theater enthusiast, obviously.
Theater enthusiast.
Theater enthusiast, obviously.
I'm
But
the
so it was
only-
fun. Like I
here's-
actually
here's the
enjoyed
thing.
it. It
Here's
was
what-
actually
here's-
What's his name?
Here's-
Qais.
Here's what upsets me. Here's what upsets me. I am the only person in this
You're
room
an idiot.
who enjoys going to the theater.
And no one calls you.
He goes to the theater twice.
المرة الأولى كانت كراكيلا.
Was it enjoyable?
It was enjoyable actually.
Did you go with your mom?
No, I didn't.
Oh, so you lied.
Yeah, my mother is a
Okay.
movie enthusiast.
Okay, so you
I
did
am a
lie to
theater
us.
enthusiast.
Theater.
Interesting. He didn't lie, but
I am
Let's go with the
Mr.
lie.
Theater enthusiast man. Ask me next time.
Never again.
Never again.
Okay.
Don't expect him to call you, son. Stop asking for this friendship.
والله شوف يعطيه العافيه. He calls me for movies.
Fahad getting jealous over this friendship.
Yeah.
Wow.
وش اسوي؟ القطو يحب خناقه.
Hey, let's go. I heard something else, but that was off.
القطو.
All right. Woo, let's go.
And on that note,
Y'all wanna go home?
let's go home.
We out?
We out.
All right, peace.